That's why we've developed a slogan called, "It's easy, it's simple, it's coffee." The second component to our company is what we call the Ganoderma. The Ganoderma is actually the health component that's involved with our coffee. You say, well, healthy coffee? I didn't think it could even exist. It just sounded to me like an oxymoron. Health and coffee in the same cup, it just didn't go together. I started to do a little bit of my research and found on Google over 1 million different pages that talked about Ganoderma and the benefits of it. I saw web pages that talked about universities. I saw doctors, different research scientists. I even looked at the PDR, and I looked at different organizations that were talking about how Ganoderma was actually used in the benefit of helping people feel better. Matter of fact, you can Google it yourself. It's called Ganoderma, Ganoderma. It actually comes from the reishi mushroom. They call it the king of herbs. That means it's number one. Not number two, it's number one on the hierarchy of herbs. When you look at all the benefits and the properties of Ganoderma, I can't stand here before you and give you any medical claims or even prescribe something to you or even act like I'm a doctor. But the only thing I can tell you is my own personal story and share with you what I found the benefits of Ganoderma to be. One of the first things that I noticed is that after drinking 1 cup of coffee, my allergies just simply went away. I was no longer taking Claritin like I used to. I noticed that my circulation was a whole lot better because I would wake up in the morning before, my feet would feel a little tingly, be a little pale, until about 10 or 15 minutes or so. I noticed after my second cup of coffee, never had any of those issues. I started to do a little bit more research on Ganoderma, and this is what I found. I found it was one of the most powerful antioxidants that you can actually find. I found that it had some adaptogenitive properties which allowed your body to go back to a state of what we call homeostasis, and that's where your body's in perfect balance. I found out that Ganoderma actually helps support the immune system. It helps balances the pH, giving your body a lot more energy, making your body a little bit more alkaline, and we all know that alkalinity is a whole lot better for you than when you have an acidic natured body. And so when I looked at all of these different properties, and there's so many more of Ganoderma, it really allowed me to know that getting involved in this company could actually be a major benefit to people. The third component I want to talk to you about is Mr. Bernie Chua, who's the founder. He's also the chairman and CEO and formulator of our coffee. Bernie Chua has actually been in the healthier coffee industry well over 10 years. Over in the Philippines, he built an organization of over half a million distributors strong, and he's world renowned for being able to infuse 100% certified Ganoderma into great tasting gourmet coffee. And that's why people can't see, taste, or smell the Ganoderma. All they have is great tasting coffee. Mr. Bernie Chua is a legend when it comes to doing that, and that's why so many people love our coffee. There's 5 industries that OrganoGold participates in when you look at all of the different products that we have. We have our Ganoderma capsules if you don't drink any of the beverages. We also have our coffee, we have our hot chocolate, we have tea, and many other products that will have Ganoderma that are actually in development right now. But the first industry that we're involved in is the health and wellness industry. When you look at it today, ladies and gentlemen, right now there's over 10,000 people turning the age of 65. They call them baby boomers. And each and every one of them want to live longer, stay healthy, and feel better. The second industry that we're involved in is the weight loss industry. Over 85% of the people in America want to lose weight, and to be honest with you, they all know how to do it. The true part of it is most of us are really too lazy to go out there and do what's required to keep a disciplined regimen of working out and eating properly. But what if you could actually take 1 cup of coffee, maybe a cup of hot chocolate or a cup of tea, drink it 10 or 30 minutes before one of your largest meals and watch pounds shed away, just like I did. My first month, my first 60 days, I lost over 11 pounds. My wife lost over 18 pounds in 2 dress sizes by just drinking a cup of mocha 45 minutes before a meal.